Hi, this is Jack Stanley, and I wanted to talk about something that I think is perhaps the most important thing that I could ever talk about, and that is history. I have studied history all my life. I have sat and had warm, fascinating, detailed, sometimes livid and angry conversations with individuals over history, because history can often bring out passions that one never thinks of. Many great authors, many great historians, and many great thinkers are lamenting the fact that history, the understandings of history, the study of history, the teaching of history is becoming a lost art. It's a fascinating thing when you think about it. It's very sad. We don't have conversations like we used to. We have lost the art of conversation. Just take a look at lots of students in schools and universities. They're completely clueless as to the history of the country in which they live. People don't understand what July 4th stands for. They don't know why there was a civil war. They don't understand the bloodshed and the insanity of the 20th century. They don't understand the history of ancient Rome and ancient Greece. They don't understand the cradles of civilization, the cradles of democracy. They know there's pyramids, and they probably heard of King Tut, but they know very little, if anything, about Egyptian history, or the amazing journey of relearning its language. These are very sad, sad days. And as many of us who know history, many of us who talk about history, look at so many of the young people in the United States, how ignorant they are of history. It's frightening. It is turning into a wasteland historically, because vast arrays of students in universities, in which are centers of higher learning, come out with degrees, PhDs, and know nothing of the history of the country from which they live. We are creating generations of individuals who know nothing of their history. This is dangerous because, if you have one generation that knows very little, the generation that follows will know even less. This is my cry in the wilderness to you all in this bathrobe conversation, and I can never be more serious than I am now, because I will tell you this: our historic culture, the world's historic culture, is being lost. The art of conversation is being lost. Good Lord, we don't even teach cursive writing in schools anymore. That art will be lost. What's next? What is next on the chopping block as we become illiterate in our history? All I can say to you, ladies and gentlemen, is talk to your children. Talk to your grandchildren. Talk to your friends' children. Teachers, spend more time talking to your students. Get together. Make a circle of chairs and talk. Get together and teach in the old ancient Greek method where they would get together in a circle and speak. This is very important. And this is my cry. And this is my bugle call to whomever wishes to listen. This is not a new problem. This has been going on for a generation. Please learn your history. Please teach the history. Please learn the history of your family. Learn the history of your country. Learn the history of your government. Because it is the most important thing you can learn, because it teaches us about us. The history of a country is the history of people. And once we lose our understanding of our own identity, we've lost everything. And we have no sense of country. We have no sense of identity. We have no sense of who we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, and kids, please, those of you who listen here, talk to people, encourage clubs, groups. Contact me. I'll be glad to get together in a group, or we can get together on Skype and talk about history. I'd be happy to do that. I'd love to get a whole group of people and have a cross chat on various aspects of history. Let's do something before it's too late. This is really a dangerous situation. We are losing lots of the people who understand our history, and we're not replacing them. Sure, we have some people that study history. We have people that are doctors in history. But for the general public, we are in serious trouble historically. We are ignorant. We are clueless. And that's embarrassing. Think about this. Learn, talk, and share. Thank you.